Everybody, I want to show you how to produce a simple footwear, like very simple. Producing footwear is not hard. You just follow the process and then you can produce any type of footwear you want to wear. So I will take you through the process of producing a Birkenstock, like a simple Birkenstock you can produce, as far as you have the materials and simple tools, like just simple ones. You can produce a footwear you can wear and go anywhere you want to go. Thank you. You need a paper, just a paper. For now, just simple paper that you can use to draw your pattern. This is the pattern we are going to draw. Like if you look at this thing now, we want to draw a pattern that goes like this, and then a pattern that goes like this, just like a Dunlop slippers. So first of all, you draw something like this. Draw something like this, like a Dunlop slippers. And draw something like this, like a Dunlop slippers. This is our pattern. You can draw it. You can draw anything you want. Just use it and have fun. And draw it down. So if you place it here, it's just like the Dunlop slippers. Just like the Dunlop slippers. You can place it on top of this and then check it. So according to our pattern, there will be an obstruction here, so you can just cut it out with razor blade, scissors I mean. This is just for beginner lesson, those who just want to learn how to make footwear, basic footwear. Just follow the scissors. This is just rough work. You can just draw it. So you can see, you can place it here. It has formed our pattern. This one is actually good. And just use it and have your fun for now. Okay, you can just use it and just have fun. You see, this place will go inside, and then this place, and then this place will come here. You can cut another pattern. You can place here. Just cut simple pattern. You can place here. So let's assume I just cut a simple pattern. So this is the most important place, is just your pattern cutting, because here is where you are setting the foundation for everything you are doing. So this one will be here for this. So as you can see, this is our pattern. This is the pattern we are going to construct. As you can see, it's like this. So as you have cut this thing, this thing is a soft paper. You can place it on a more hard paper. This is just basic. I'm just giving you basic this thing. Let's just use this thing. Let's use this one. This thing is more hard than this. You can just use it for your pattern drawing for now. Let's assume you are using this. I'm just using back of, you can see back of an exercise book. You can buy some, used to use cardboard sheet, but this one is just a video on how to just roughly stay at home and then do the type of footwear you want to do. You can use more hard paper to construct it. As you can see, I'm drawing my pattern on this. As you can see, you can increase the length because you are going to still couple it together. As you can see, I'm done with this pattern. It's just a rough pattern that you can draw just by yourself. because making footwear is just like a fun. You might make mistakes, several mistakes, but when you keep on, you will get what you want. So this is how to draw the pattern. You just cut it. As you can see, these are pattern. You can see it. You can see it's looking nice. These are pattern. These are pattern. This one will go inside. You can still adjust it as much as you want it to be. You can still adjust it. You see the adjustment I'm doing based on the pattern we have drawn. You can still make as much adjustment as you want. See, I've drawn this first one, then you can pick the second pattern on how you want it to be. See the second pattern, just draw everything. You can just draw it on the paper that's thick, but that is what you will use and place on top of your leather. Just draw it and then cut it. As you can see, I've drawn a pattern. So this one is going to go inside and be like this. This one will be like this. This one will be like this. So see, pattern drawing is just the basic, just setting your foundation. This is how your footwear will be. This is how everything will be. You can draw, make adjustment as much as you want. So this is how to draw a pattern. So you can learn more, or you can follow us for more. We can still teach you how to draw patterns. Okay. This one is Birkenstock sole. This is the Birkenstock sole. You can buy it in the market, or you can just go anywhere and get it. Okay. This is Birkenstock sole. It's the sole of the Birkenstock, like the Birkenstock sole. You can get it in the market or anywhere. Just place. You can get it anywhere that they are selling footwear materials. You can get it. Just go and tell them Birkenstock, and this one is size 42. It's size 42. Size 42. So you can get your own size. You can get size 45, size 44, or any size of your choice. And then this is the leather we are going to use for our footwear. This is the leather that you will use, and then this is the lining. This is the lining that we are going to use for our production. And then this is called the pad for the Birkenstock. You use it and place under the Birkenstock when you are done with your production. So that this is the pad that you use when you are working, something like that. So these are materials. This one is called lass. This is a wooden leg you can use to measure or to fix your pattern. After you have cut your pattern, you use it and then measure. This one is size 45. You can get different sizes anywhere you want. Just go to the same place you will get your Birkenstock and tell them to give you wooden leg. You can use your bare foot if you don't have this thing, but in case you are doing for somebody or you are doing for a different person, you can buy this thing. It has different sizes actually, but this one is size 45. So this is brush for our gum. You can use our gum, use it and then use it and do your this thing, and apply gum to anywhere you want to apply gum. So this one is our scissors. We use and cut pattern. So as you can see, I have cut my pattern already. I have cut the pattern I want to use in this our style. So this is the pattern we are going to use, and then so I've already cut the pattern that you are going to use. So anyhow you want to do it, you can just get a sheet of paper and then cut the pattern you are going to use in your footwear. So you just cut the pattern. So I've cut out the patterns already. So how to do it is just get a sheet of paper and then get your pen and then draw any type of pattern you want on the sheet of paper and then cut it. You can use your last two. Just place a sheet of paper. After you have drawn your pattern, you just cut it, and then that's how everything runs. So we are going to as we have cut out our pattern in a paper, so we are going to use that same paper and then place on this leather and then cut out our design, and then that's basically how it works. So we are going to do it now. So we are going to cut out first. This is our left leg. We are going to draw the pattern. We have cut out our pattern, and then we are going to place it on this leather and then cut out our real pattern that we are going to use for this our footwear. So you draw your pattern. So we have cut out the first pattern, and we are going to use this same material and cut out the next leg. So for you to cut out the next leg, you have to turn it upside down. Turn it like this for you to cut out the next leg. Don't turn it like don't place it the same way you place this one. You can just place it the other way around. Just turn it. Once you have turned it here, you are good to go. So we are now going to use our scissors to cut out our patterns. So this is our first pattern for our left leg. This is for your left leg. So go ahead and cut the pattern for the right leg. You just to follow the lines that you drew on your leather, and you be careful not to destroy your leather. So this is our right leg for our right leg. This one is for our left leg. Always be careful to follow your lines. So we are done with our cutting of patterns. So we have cut out our patterns for our right leg. This one's are for our right leg, this one is for our left leg. So if you are confused and like you want to identify them, maybe you come to your left leg and write it L, bring this one L, bring this one L, so that we'll be able to identify them. And then this one, write it right, which is R, and then R. This thing is for beginners actually, but if you are a professional, there's no need to write all these things. You easily identify them. But for beginners, because sometimes you can have a complex pattern that will be hard for you to identify, or you might misplace them. So the next step is you bring your, this thing is called lining. It's called lining. Your lining. This is for your lining. This is your real leather. This is the upper. They call it upper. The place that will appear in the up. But this one is the lining. So which you place under this to appear like this. So we just apply. This is your lining, like the one you use to place under this main leather. So what you do is to apply your gum in this lining, and then place your leathers on top of it. So we are going to apply our gum. So this is gum. You can go and get as much as you want, or as much as you want in your for your work. So you can get, they can give you bit by bit. You must not buy the container, just buy the one that you use for your work. So we bought this one for our work. So this is the brush you will use for your work. So you use to apply the gum on your lining. So like since they are going to sew the leather, there's no need to apply as much gum on the lining. You can just apply the one that can hold it for the sewing, because they are still going to sew it. Then after everything, you allow the leather to dry. So you allow it to dry, and then you come and bring out one of your leathers, main leather, and then apply gum. This one you apply gum fully on it. Remember, when you are done applying your gum, you allow it to dry. We are done with our right foot. We go to left foot. So as you can see, we are done with applying our gum to all those. So you allow them to dry. So if they are not dry yet, you don't the gum applied on the leather is now dried. So as you can see, it has dried. So these ones have dried too. So what do you do next is to apply them, and then for them to gum together. So you just place them on top for them to come together. So let's start with this. You place this one, and then you use your hammer. But I don't have my hammer here, so you can use this, and then make it to stick well. So you can find this one to place it, and then do it too, and then get this one too. Just find somewhere and then place it too. And then you are done with your left leg, and then now bring your right foot, you place it here, and then you use this to stick them together. But this, you can use your hammer for it. If you don't have a hammer, just find something you use, and then something you can use, and then hold them together for them to stick well. Then so as you can see, I applied R on my, which means right foot. These ones are left. So after this, you bring your scissors, and then you can cut them out. So you can cut them out one by one until you are done with all of them according to your pattern. Just cut them according to the pattern you have made. Process me. So this is the second to the last one. So this is the last one. So we are done with our, so as you can see, you have applied lining on your this thing. See the lining is looking beautiful. As you can see, these are the lining, this is the upper, this is the lining. You can see your right foot, but these are the basic knowledge that you need in footwear making. So if you want, you can use this place as your upper. If you want, you can use this place as your lining, just for them to just look fine. So I can use this place as my up. I can just apply it like this. I just choose to apply it like this, or choose to apply it like this, depending on my own preference. I can choose to use this place as my up. I can choose to, because the lining I bought is a very beautiful lining, so you can just choose any one you want. So now we are going to sew them. If you want, you might not need to sew it, but gum is not a permanent gum is not a permanent tool for this. If you don't sew it for these edges, it might open as time goes on. But once you sew it, once you sew them, it means that it will become a permanent stuff. So we are going to sew them now before we start coupling. That's the last process before we start coupling it. Backing stock. So, and this is your pad. You know, like footwear have different layers. This one is the sole, but this one is also the sole actually, but is the pad. They call it pad, the place that touches the ground, like this touches the ground. So you are going to cut it based on the backing stuff, so that you can use it and do the sole. So this is how to do it. You just bring out your backing stock. You can place it different way. Some used to do it like this, some used to do their own like this, but I prefer you do your own like this, so that it will match very well to give you more space. First of all, you use your pen, and then draw your pattern. You know, some people used to apply their own after they are done with their shoemaking, but you can still cut it before you are done. And then this one too, apply it. And then you can go ahead and cut it. But you will not just cut out your this thing, because you are still going to file it. Just cut it out.
It will not reach the line.
It's not, just cut it out so that you'll be able to use it for your sole. And then this, cut out this one too. And then when we are done with our footwear, we can now apply the full cutting. That's where we apply the full cutting. So this, place this here for the footwear, and then this one here. So when we are done, we can apply the full cutting on all of them. But you can still apply the full cutting here, but for the sake of some certain things, some mistakes that might happen, you just wait till when you are done with your this thing. When you are done with your footwear, you apply the full cutting. As you can see, this is the part, this is the part, and then this is the sole, the main sole. So some backing stock used to come with a pad actually now, but this one did not come with it. I bought this one separate and this one separate, so you can buy them separately and then apply them. But if you are lucky enough to see the one that comes with pad, it's good for you. So this actually the basic. So what you need in this footwear stuff is just the basic aspect of it. You can make a footwear for yourself or make the ones you can sell. Thank you. Okay, now we have finished sewing the leather. You can see leather has been, even though this one is not perfectly sewed, but just it has been sewed.
Tell them where they can take it to sew.
So you can take it to market where, if you don't have sewing machine, you can take it to market where they can sew it for you, or if you know how to sew, you can just sew it by yourself. So, and this one is for this type of pattern, you buy this thing and then put it here where somebody can put his leg, like this. this is the type of pattern we want to do. So you put it. Anytime you want to do this pattern, make sure you buy this thing. Okay, and then this thing is magic gum for this type of pattern actually. So that's for this. So we are going to fix it everything together to form our simple perfect footwear. So this is last, as we said before. So we are going to fix it like this. This is what you are going to be doing to form a perfect footwear. So this is what you are going to be doing. And if you don't want to use last, you can use your leg. You can use your leg if it is your size to form it. But if you are doing for somebody or you don't want to use your leg, you can just use this last. So for this particular one, we are going to fit this inside. You can use your scissors and then fix this inside. You can fix this inside. You see, when you fix it, is now perfectly okay. You can fix this inside. You can fix it inside. And then you can now use your lace to measure it. Then measure everything. You can now use your lace to measure it. As you can see, you can use your lace to measure it. So this is it. You can remove your lace. You can see the end point. If you don't like it, you can adjust. Just anything you want to do, you can just do it with this lace. See, you can just do it with this. Anything you want to do, you can just do it with this. See. So for this one, we are going to fix it now. So you can fix it. First of all, you start like this, and then this is where you need your nails. You can see the backward. You can see it together. Okay, you can see it. You can see how I'm fixing it. You can fix your own by yourself. You can see it. You can see this is size 45, but this is size 42. You can reduce the, for the sake of the size, you can reduce the stuff, but it's not bad. So you put this thing and then use your nail to, this is nail, this one is big, but you can buy smaller ones, and then you can nail them together. You can nail it. And then find this one, nail it again. Just to, this nail is just to stick it together for now, and just so that it will help when you are applying your gum. Just stick it. This is just simple style. You can place it here and then bring the second leg. So you can now apply your gum in it. So maybe you can apply your gum here. You can just apply your gum here. Apply your gum.
But I think you can rub the gum the whole body.
You can rub the gum on the whole body for now, but we are just doing it for the sake of all these joints, so that you can hold the joints together for now. So when you are done, whenever you apply gum, remember you allow it to dry. So when you apply it here, you now carry them, stick them together. Well, the thing will not gum together because it has not dried. As you can see, it cannot gum together until it has dried. So you allow it to dry before you gum it together.
I think this side still need gum.
Okay, you apply gum at every edge so that you can just allow them to stick together. That's it for now. So you allow it to dry. When it dries, you can now carry them and then stick them together before you can now apply. You can now stick this one together. But for now, you just allow the gum to dry. Yeah, cut to this. I've applied our gum. Like I said before, this thing is just because we ran out of nails. See, this thing is used small nails. You can use small nails for this thing. We ran out of nails. That's why we are using this. So as you can see, the gum is now dry. Now is the time you can now adjust everything. You can place this in. The gum can only stick together when it is dry. As you can see, it is now. You know, we tried it before. It did not stick together, but now it's sticking together. So this one,
because it has dried.
So this one, you carry this, come like this. You can now remove the nail if you want to, and then carry it, stick like this. Remove the nail, carry this, stick like this. So you are done like this. You are done with this. So, and then like I said before, you can use your leg. If you don't have this wooden,
you can use your leg for measurement.
Use your leg for all this thing that I use this thing for. So you can use your leg. So this is it for it now. So you can now I have applied gum already on this. So you also do what? Allow it to dry. But for this you can still apply gum here so that you can stick them together. So we are going to apply gum on all this and then try and stick them together. So you can apply gum all of here. And then apply gum here. And then make sure you apply gum all around. Remember, when you apply gum, you do what? Allow it to dry. When it dries, okay, the reason why most of us will be asking the reason why this thing is showing. We did a mistake on, as you are learning, you will be doing mistakes. We did a mistake on this thing. We are supposed to extend it, but we did not. That's why we applied another extra leather on it so that it can.
Like you mean it's supposed to reach here?
You can apply more. Like now, as you have drawn your pattern, if you want to put it on the leather, you will not just cut this thing. You can extend it so that, see, you can extend so that when it come here, it can come inside this sole.
Okay.
So that's why we applied this thing. This thing is just for basic learning actually. So when you apply the leather, so apply the leather, you allow it to dry. It has not dried. See, it's still gummy. So when it dries, that's when you can now stick it together with this, and then your footwear is now done. Let's allow it to dry. It has dried. If you place your hand on it, it's no more gummy. It has dried. So you come and place it on top of your footwear. See it. When you have placed it, you can now use your hammer. Maybe you can remove it if you want. Now use your hammer on it. Make sure you hit it very well so that it can stick together. So this is it. So when you are done, you can now use your knife and then cut them together.
Remember the time we are cutting it, we didn't cut it at the exact measurement.
Yeah.
For this time we are cutting it now, so that you can design it the way you like at the perfect match.
So you use your knife and then cut it as so. This is it. Come. You do your cutting. This knife is not actually that sharp, but make sure you get it. You just cut it. So this is it. So later you can now file it if you want to file it. So for this one, you can just roughly carry the knife and then
You need to use a very sharp knife.
just use a very sharp knife and cut it. Or you can now file it if you want to. But later we are going to file them together. But actually this is the basic thing of making your footwear. Actually you can now put your leg inside if you want to put your leg inside.
And drop it on the ground. Let me.
So you can
test it. See the
outcome.
See the outcome.
Okay. So this is the final stage of it. So we don't have the filing machine here. So, but you can still follow us for more if you want to see where we'll file it and everything. So because of this knife is not that sharp, that's why it was not able. But this is just simple footwear making. So the reason why it's rough like this is because the knife is not that sharp, and then we are not with our filing machine here. So this is the final state of this footwear. So you can put it on and wear it. Some used to make it, after filing it they will sell it. If you want to make money selling footwear, you can just buy this Birkenstock, buy this pad, and then buy this in cut your pattern and then put it together and then go and wear it. So you must not waste your money buying footwears. And then footwear at 9k, 12k, 13k, 15k, you can just spend like roughly 5k and buy yourself all these things and do it for yourself. So
please, we'll be making many videos on different skills.
We'll be doing videos on different skills, different patterns, different everything. Just follow us for more, and then you will learn more from us.
Please follow us or subscribe, like and comment. So it will help in both the YouTube and the Facebook algorithm. Please follow us for more videos for everything concerning different skills. So we'll be doing every videos concerning different skills of a different occupation. Thank you.